Advice on how to burn stomach fat, told in an engaging and motivational format. The Fire Within, a story of burning stomach fat. Marcus stood shirtless in front of the mirror, poking at the stubborn belly fat that had clung to him for years. No matter how many sit-ups he did or how many of blaster gadgets he bought from late-night infomercials, the fat around his stomach stayed. One evening, frustrated and out of breath after jogging for 10 minutes, Marcus decided it was time for a real change. Not another quick fix, but a strategy that worked. He started where most of us do, the internet. But this time he looked for science, not gimmicks. That's when he stumbled across a fitness coach named Layla, whose philosophy was simple. You can't spot reduce fat, but you can build a lifestyle that burns it away naturally. Layla became his virtual mentor. Week 1, the kitchen reset. Layla's first rule? Abs are made in the kitchen. Marcus learned that belly fat was largely a product of insulin spikes, sugary snacks, and constant snacking. So he overhauled his pantry. Out went the processed snacks and sugary cereals. In came lean proteins, healthy fats like avocado and olive oil, and slow-digesting carbs, oats, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. He began practicing intermittent fasting, eating in an 8-hour window and fasting for 16. It wasn't magic, but by week 2 his cravings had reduced. His body was learning to use fat for energy. Week 3, the movement shift. Layla's next rule? Don't train your belly, train your metabolism. Forget crunches. Marcus started high-intensity interval training, HIIT 3 times a week, short bursts of intense exercise, followed by brief rest. Sprinting, burpees, kettlebell swings. Just 20 minutes, but he was drenched. He combined this with daily walks. Just walking, an underrated fat-burning weapon. It helped regulate his blood sugar and reduce stress, both key to lowering belly fat. Week 5, the muscle builder. Layla's final rule? Muscle burns fat, even when you sleep. Marcus added strength training to his routine. Compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, and rows. As he built muscle, his body needed more energy, even at rest. His metabolism kicked up. The fat started to melt, slowly but surely. He stopped obsessing over the scale, and started noticing how his clothes fit. His stomach wasn't flat yet, but it was tighter. His posture improved. He felt strong. Week 8, the mental game. Burning fat wasn't just about food and exercise. It was about patience, sleep, stress. Marcus started sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night. He practiced breath work to calm his nerves. Cortisol, the stress hormone, was a major belly fat builder, and Marcus had learned to fight it without food. He realized the journey wasn't about losing fat for a six-pack. It was about gaining control, confidence, and clarity. 3 months later, Marcus stood in front of the mirror again. The fat was disappearing, not just from his stomach, but his life. He had changed not just his body, but his habits, his mindset, his fire within. He smiled, not at what he had lost, but at what he had built. The takeaway: burning stomach fat isn't about crunches or starving. It's about eating whole foods and avoiding sugar, training smart with HIIT and weights, walking daily and managing stress, sleeping well and staying consistent. You don't burn belly fat. You build a body that no longer wants to store it. And like Marcus, you can start today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more healthy tips.